Okay, so we are now looking at section B to Babies Coming Home. So we finished the last lesson or the first part of this series with Babies Coming Home. Now, once we hit that C, we're going to play an E7. You can play E7 like this. There are other ways you can play it. You can definitely, if you want to play it down here, this is actually the same shape as a D7. You can play an E9 if you want. E7 flat 9, which is bottom E on the 7th fret, A flat on the 6th fret, D on the 7th fret, F on the 6th fret. But this E7 is also good as well. So the second part sounds like this. Here's the first part to section B. Alright, so it's going to be over an A minor, and the melody goes. So that's on the third string. We're going da do do da do do da do. So we're kind of sort of just pedaling between an open G and an A over the A minor. Right? Now we're going to do another one, this chromatic move again on the second string. B, C, C sharp, D. Now, unlike the first section, when we land on this D on the 3rd fret 2nd string, we're actually going to play it over a D7. In the first section, we played it over C9, so we're going to play it over D7. Same melody though, so da do da do do da do. And the open E as well. So really slowly without the chords. Da do da do do da do. With the chords if you want to let it ring. So yeah, excellent. Now the second part goes like this. Da do 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 da boop ba da ba. That's going to be over an F. Another one of this sort of a very simple sort of G7 sort of try. It's like a modified G7. Normally we play G7 like that, but yeah. So the melody. That's going to be over F. Then that's open E to D, C, B, C, and that's going to be over G7, C. So there's the first 8 bars to the to section B. So let me go through it nice and slowly. So we had babies coming home. Now we go da do do da do. I'm doing it with my 3rd finger because I'm thinking that I'm playing that A minor chord. Obviously, if you're just practicing the melody on its own, you can just do it with your middle finger. Bang, shake da do da do 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 da do, and that's going to come over an A minor. Do da do do. 1, 2, notice how when I put the chords over the top of the melody, I try not to change the flow of the melody. Anytime you add chords over the melody, the idea of the chord is to enhance the melody or to bring out the melody and give it some more character and quality and color. But you never change the melody. As Chet Atkins would always say, play the melody as the composer intended. And in fact, when you have a melody that's good, it's probably best that you just leave it on its own. So the second part, so once we hit that C, now as we have done with the song so far, whenever we hit a C, we always follow it up with an E7. So what about da do do da do? Now here we're gonna go. So this is, I'm just playing a G on the 3rd fret 1st string, 2 open E's. This is going to happen over C. It's hard to do it the boom chick slowly, so D, D, da, da, D, honotone. Then you're going to take that 1 fret up chromatically, and you do the same thing. And this is going to be over an E7. Now, obviously, trying to play an E7 like that or like that is a little bit impractical, so you can just have an E on the 2nd fret 4th string for the boom chick. That's fine. You could have a if you want, you could have the B on the 5th string, which would be a more appropriate sort of bassline, alternating bassline for E7. But it really doesn't matter for this bit because it kind of, from what I hear from the album, it kind of goes. He kind of just does E, D like that, you know. So the root and then the flat 7. So that part goes. Then we go. This time we're going to go to that inverted sort of D or F sharp minor, and we're going to go play the A on the 3rd string, open B, right. You go back to D7. So we kind of go to D7 twice, you know, so do da do 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 da. Then we go to, this is D9. Think it's the same chord, or the same, I guess, tonic, but different voicing. We're going to go to D9. And I'm sure you remember that move when we did the C9. We're going to do that same move over D9. That will take us into G7. And we play the melody on the 2nd string 3rd fret like that. And then we go back to C. All right. Now in the album, Chet will do like a little sort of G7 scale run, like. Something like that to transition back to section A, but just to start off with, you can just go 1, 2, 3, 4. You just kind of hold for 2 bars. Okay, so let me play through that actually. I'll play through the melody. I'm going to do it first without the chords, and then I'm going to add the chords. Okay, so we had babies coming home, E7, here we go. And da do do right, with the chords this time. 1, 2, we'll just go. Here we go. A minor. D7. F. G7. Still G7. C. And E7. Sort of. A minor. F sharp minor. And D7 again. And D9 to G7. And we can do like a G7 dominant scale run. Okay, so see how you go with that one? At the moment, this is all about just getting the basic foundation of this song, getting the melody down nice and slowly. We're not putting the full arrangement just yet because, as always, it's important to know the melody and the structure of the song before you try to play it and, do the... I know we want to do that, but we're going to start doing that in the next video. Get this part of the get these two parts of the song down first, and once you feel like I know the melody really well, I know the structure and the form, that means the rhythm changes really well, we'll get started into adding the rhythm and putting everything together. All right.